Have you ever wondered if moving objects with your mind is within the realm of possibilities? Now, imagine a world where you could stir your coffee without a spoon, or turn the pages of your book without lifting a finger. This is the concept of telekinesis, a subject that has stirred human curiosity and imagination for centuries. It's the proposed ability to manipulate and move objects using nothing but the power of the mind. Intrigued? Let's dive into the fascinating history of this concept. The concept of telekinesis has been captivating human imagination for centuries. This fascinating ability to move objects using only the mind has left a trail of intrigue and curiosity in its wake. As we journey back in time, we find references to telekinesis in ancient texts, myths, and folklore of numerous cultures around the globe. From the early civilizations of Egypt and Greece, where tales of gods and heroes wielding the power of mind over matter were not an uncommon sight, to the mystical traditions of the East, where monks and spiritual practitioners were alleged to possess such abilities, telekinesis has been a recurrent theme. It's fascinating to think about how these stories have shaped our understanding and perception of this phenomenon. Moving forward to the Middle Ages, telekinesis took on a more ominous tone. It became associated with witchcraft and the supernatural, often prompting fear and suspicion. However, it never lost its allure, and stories of individuals with such powers continue to circulate. Fast forward to the 20th century, telekinesis found a new home in the realm of pop culture. Comic book heroes, movie characters, and science fiction narratives started featuring telekinetic abilities, further fueling the public's fascination. From comic strips to the silver screen, telekinesis has been portrayed in countless ways, each interpretation adding a new layer to its mystique. Across different cultures and religions, the belief in telekinesis signifies the human desire to transcend physical limitations and to harness the power of the mind. Its wide-reaching influence is a testament to our collective fascination with the possibility of the extraordinary within the ordinary. Despite its rich historical and cultural footprint, telekinesis remains a topic of heated debate in the scientific community. While telekinesis has been a topic of wonder for ages, it remains a topic of debate in scientific circles. When it comes to telekinesis, the scientific community tends to be skeptical. And for good reason. Despite centuries of fascination, there is no clear consensus in the scientific world about the existence of telekinesis. This lack of acceptance is not out of stubbornness, but rather due to the absence of empirical evidence that can be examined, tested, and repeated under controlled conditions. However, telekinesis has its proponents who put forth theories grounded in natural science to explain this phenomenon. One such theory suggests that telekinesis is an extension of magnetic fields. They argue that just as magnets can influence objects without physical contact, so too can the human mind, if trained properly, manipulate objects from a distance. Another theory proposes that telekinesis is a result of special waves, much like radio waves, that can be emitted by the human brain to affect the physical world. These theories, although fascinating, lack the rigorous scientific backing necessary to be widely accepted. Skepticism surrounding telekinesis arises from several factors. The most significant is the lack of reproducible, verifiable evidence. In the scientific method, a hypothesis must be testable and repeatable to be considered valid. So far, no one has been able to demonstrate telekinesis under these conditions. Furthermore, telekinesis seems to contradict established laws of physics, such as the conservation of energy. If one could move objects with their mind, where is the energy coming from? How are they overcoming gravity and friction without any apparent energy source? However, despite the skepticism and the lack of scientific support, there are those who steadfastly believe in telekinesis. Some even claim to practice it, suggesting various concentration exercises to enhance mental focus and control. These individuals often speak of a deeper understanding and development of psychic abilities that goes beyond conventional science. Despite the skepticism, there are those who believe in, and even claim to practice, telekinesis. For those who believe in telekinesis, it's more than just a concept, it's a practice. The proponents of telekinesis suggest a series of concentration exercises to enhance mental focus, which is considered a key to mastering this intriguing ability. These exercises range from meditation, where you clear your mind to increase focus and awareness, to visualization techniques, where you imagine the object moving in your mind's eye before attempting to move it in reality. The practice of telekinesis, as they propose, is not an overnight journey. It's a path that requires consistent dedication, patience, and persistence. And as with any other skill, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. For those who wish to delve deeper into the mysteries of telekinesis, there are courses available. These courses aim to deepen your understanding of this phenomenon and help you develop your psychic abilities. They teach you about the science behind it, the history, and the techniques to practice it effectively. Whether you believe in telekinesis or not, it's undeniable that it's a concept that has intrigued and fascinated us for centuries. So, is it possible to move objects with your mind? The answer may not be as clear-cut as you might think. We've traced the captivating idea of telekinesis through history, noting how perceptions have evolved over time. We delved into the science, or lack thereof, surrounding this phenomenon, acknowledging the ongoing debate and skepticism. Moreover, we explored the practices of believers who utilize concentration exercises in an attempt to harness this supposed mental power. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing is certain: the concept of telekinesis will continue to captivate our imaginations for centuries to come.